Luxury for your palate, fine dining, and gourmet delights. This list is for you if you prefer eating out at the priciest restaurants in the world, enjoy fine cuisine, and have some extra cash to spend. The restaurants on the following list all have one thing in common: you will pay an arm and a leg for the opportunity. Here is a list of the top 10 most expensive restaurants in the world, ranging from premium sushi joints in Tokyo's basement to underwater dining in the Maldives. Enjoy! Number 10. Maldives Itha Undersea. Itha Undersea, the world's first underwater restaurant, is situated on Ringali Island in the Maldives and costs $320 per person. You should budget about $320 per person to eat at this restaurant, but in return, you will be eating 5 meters beneath the Indian Ocean. Including expansive vistas of the ocean, its marine life, and coral gardens. Up to 14 people can be seated in the restaurant, which offers a variety of fine dining options, supper menus, and beverages. As a guest, you may anticipate receiving either a 4-course lunch or a 6-course supper, both of which include primarily European cuisine and are paired with some of the best wines in the world. Chef Marco Amarone, an Italian native, is in charge of the establishment. You must be a guest at Conrad Ringali, the island's primary 5-star resort, in order to make a reservation. You must spend $320 per person to enjoy this exclusive dinner experience. Number 9. The Japanese city of Aragawa. Price: $260 to $370 per person. The following establishment is Aragawa, which may be found in the basement of a former office building in Tokyo, Japan. Aragawa does not provide a tasting menu, in contrast to many other high-end eateries. This implies that you alone will decide the final cost of the lunch, which normally runs between $260 and $370 per head. The eatery is best known for its variety of exquisite beef dishes, including Kobe and Wagyu. The reason their beef tastes so excellent is because it was all reared in the best conditions possible and given particular care before slaughter. You'll need to spend a fair lot of money to get the best beef experience. But keep in mind that you're only paying for the meal quality here, not the dining experience, so the food should be excellent and worth the wait. Number 8. Tokyo, Japan's Kitcho Arashiyama. Cost: $380 to $570 per person. Kitcho Arashiyama is the second most expensive restaurant in the world. There are currently 6 of these establishments spread around Japan, but the Tokyo location is regarded as the greatest because it holds 3 Michelin stars. The 10-course tasting menu at Kitcho Arashiyama, in contrast to the earlier restaurant we discussed, features some of the finest ingredients available for supper. Kitcho Arashiyama, in contrast to Aragawa, is renowned for its exquisite interior design and surroundings. Tatami mats and low tables with views of lovely gardens decorate the restaurant in the style of a ceremony house. The presentation and timing of each meal are given the precise attention to detail you would expect from a 3-star Michelin restaurant. And the current head chef at the helm, Kunio Takuoka, accepts nothing less than the best. Additionally, keep in mind when making your reservation that the menu items at this restaurant change with the seasons. Number 7. Savoy France, Paris. Price: $385 to $626 per person. 2 eateries bearing Guy Savoy's name exist, one in Paris, France, and the other in Las Vegas. We chose to concentrate on the restaurant in France because it is the flagship, despite the fact that both restaurants have received several Michelin stars. The eatery offers a 13-course tasting menu with a heavy meat emphasis for about $626 without drinks. A festival of lobster, John Dory, barbecued pigeon, oyster concasse, monkfish, aubergine caviar, and sautéed cèpes are among the dishes you may anticipate. Gordon Ramsay was trained by Guy Savoy, who also owns 4 other popular restaurants in France. Therefore, it's a pretty safe bet to suggest that dining at one of Guy Savoy's establishments, or any others he owns, for that matter, won't leave you unsatisfied. Number 6. Lle DeVille Restaurant, Cressier, Switzerland. Price: $415 per person. Restaurant de Lle DeVille is ranked number 6 on our list of the priciest eateries in the world. Although the name is a bit difficult to say, the extraordinary quality of the food and the eating experience make it one of the top restaurants in the world. You can expect an 11-course tasting menu with dishes like filet of lamb, mussels with saffron, scarlet tomato, pulp, pip consommé with imperial ossetra caviar, sailor's beef grilled with wild pepper, crystallins de Charlotte, and young, fresh salad leaves if you have the money to spend $415 per head. You can select a bottle of wine from their 40-page wine list to go with your meal. 3 Michelin stars have been awarded to the establishment, and famous chef Frank Giovanni, in charge of the kitchen, strives to provide diners with an exceptional dining experience. The top restaurants of 2019, according to La Liste, include Restaurant de Lle DeVille. Number 5. France's Maison Pic Valence. Cost $445 per head. Sophie Pic, one of the few female chefs in the world to manage a 3-star Michelin restaurant, now oversees this establishment that has been in the family for generations. A 9-course feast is what you can anticipate, and it will likely include Mediterranean rouget in a saffron broth, Bane and goat cheese berlingots, deer marinated in sake lee squab, candied turnips, and some of the best chocolate desserts you've ever had. Sophie is renowned for her experimental cooking style, using uncommon flavors to create dishes that are appetizing to the palate as well as the eye. You'll savor your 9-course lunch in lovely Mediterranean gardens at the restaurant, which has been open for 130 years. Number 4. Masa, from New York, USA. Price, $595 per person. This New York restaurant, run by Chef Masa Takayama, will set you back about $595 per person, excluding drinks and taxes. The eatery is renowned for its simplicity and offers a straightforward sushi tasting menu that emphasizes key flavors. At Masa, there isn't a set menu, rather, cooks create dishes using fresh ingredients that are only available that day. It's frequently thought to be pricey and more of a place where celebs and A-listers congregate. Make a reservation, which is presently 4 weeks in advance, and see which A-listers you can run into if you have the money to spend and want to try some of the best sushi in the world. Number 3. Shanghai, China's Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is one of the most exclusive and pricey restaurants in the world, with a per head fee ranging from $570 to $900, without cocktails and taxes. As opposed to the other restaurants on the list, this one is just one table that can seat a maximum of 10 people. For your $900, you may anticipate 10 to 20 sampling dishes, each of which will feature a new component and be prepared in a unique way. The restaurant strives to give customers a complete dining experience by appealing to all of their senses in addition to their appetites. Using background audio and visual effects as you eat is one approach. Paul Pirette is in charge of the kitchen, and the establishment has the highest employee-to-guest ratio of 3-to-1. The restaurant boasts 3 Michelin stars, which is the cherry on top. Number 2. Per Se, located in New York, USA. Price, $680 per person. Per Se, a restaurant in New York, New York, is the second most expensive restaurant in the world. Per Se, Thomas Keller's second 3-star Michelin restaurant, debuted to the public in 2004. Per Se is primarily renowned for its exquisite flavors and incredibly subtle presentation. It provides a total of 3 tasting menus, one of which is vegetarian, but 9-course tasting menu that primarily features French and American cuisine is the one that customers choose the most. There are 19 tables in the restaurant with views of Central Park and Columbus Circle. If you enjoy wine, you'll be happy to know that the restaurant has an award-winning collection with more than 2,000 bottles to pick from. Number 1. Sublimotion, Spain's Ibiza. Sublimotion is the most expensive restaurant in the world, with a staggering per-person cost of $2,380. Yes, you heard correctly. Guests at Sublimation pay $2,380 per person for a 20-course tasting menu. Paco Roncero, a Michelin 2-star chef, manages the restaurant, which is only open for a few months each year during the Spanish summer, from June 1st to September 30th. If you're fortunate to secure a table in the summer, you can look forward to an entirely new standard of dining and entertainment. A staff of 25 specialists will look after you and present your 20-course tasting menu to you one by one over the course of 3 hours. You will enjoy projection mapping, virtual reality features, and laser light shows while you are eating to further enhance your experience. The restaurant won the Best Innovation Food and Beverage Award in 2014 and strives to provide the best culinary entertainment experience in the globe. You will receive an edible ticket after making a reservation, but as alluring as it may sound, be sure to consume it once you have entered the building. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.